Hello and welcome to the Professional Unprofessional Reviewer's first video game review. We are talking about Blacksite. My name's Adam. Let's go. Blacksite was released onto English shelves on the 30th of November 2007, 2 years after the drop of the 360 on November the 22nd, 2005. Right, this game is a horror alien first-person shooter. Yeah, just forget I said horror. And was released on PC as well as PlayStation 3. Yeah. Basically, you play as Aaron Pierce, one of those leaders that gets told what to do by the other in-the-game lower-ranked characters. You can't speak, so you can't defend yourself.
Pierce, we'll blow the bridge when you're ready. Pierce, grab the turret! Pierce, grab the turret! Alright, get ready! Fire in the hole!
And you and your Delta squad are in Iraq. Your squad at this time consists of 2 other people. Cody Grayson, a loudmouth overconfident patriot who loves kicking ass.
Don't be using that scope to zoom in on my junk, Pierce! Not that you need a scope.
And Logan Summers, a successful Delta squad member who was bullied as a child but has worked hard to overcome his weaknesses and stuff.
Made a lot of noise, so this is gonna get messy.
I like messy.
So, you're in Iraq, just outside of a small Iraqi village, and you have been sent to find some WMDs, weapons of mass destruction, just in case you didn't know, which I didn't. So, being told that they're in the close-by village in an underground bunker, you go to get them. Take the village, seize the lab, find the WMDs. Don't know where you take the village, but still. With non-existent regular US Army support.
He's good. Hey, take that path. The highway should be up ahead.
But shit hits the fan, because it's a video game. And whammo! There are aliens in the village. Ooh, spooky. But I wouldn't get scared if I were you, as they look like midgets covered in mud, and they're easy to kill.
Seriously,
He's the congenital form of encephalitis.
But when you come across a strange alien thingy, a new character at this point, Noah, a girl, yeah.
What's the problem?
He's talking about the bunker. He says the devil lives there.
You tell him that's why we're here.
Being a military doctor working with the UN-sanctioned scientific conglomerate, whoever they are, on cutting-edge shit, tells you and your squad not to touch it. Logan decides to touch it.
Summers! What did you do?
What's happening?
Now, Logan, being a smart guy who studied psychology, weapon design, military history and martial arts, you'd think of all the people in the room, you, Noah and him, he would be the one of them, obviously, to think, I'm not going to touch it. 1, because I've not been told to touch it, and 2, it's a big alien thing. But that doesn't matter. So he touches it, shit goes down, a big alien face flashes on the screen, probably to try and make you scared, and you black out. You awaken in a big black room, you're attacked by aliens, bigger aliens. You can't do anything, it's almost a cutscene, but from first person view. And these aliens look like Xenos from Alien mixed with an ant and a not fluffy thing from Attack the Block. So the aliens from Attack the Block, but not fluffy, a Xeno and an ant all mashed together. You and Noah, in Iraq, run. Logan fights his way out, backwards, exceptionally slowly, and gets trapped because Noah doesn't wait, doesn't have any patience, and she shuts the big metal door. So Logan is trapped. You think he's dead, and followed by some really bad voice acting that show no emotion from Noah and Cody, mixed with no facial expressions due to bad graphics and bad animation. You're supposed to feel sorry for him, but you don't.
Wait, where's Summers? Aren't you supposed to be our medic? Nice work keeping Summers alive.
He was a soldier. The risks involved.
Because you don't know him. There's been no character development. And, spoiler alert, he's not dead. Yes, the aliens he was shooting and killing at took him in as a pet. Game logic. So after all that bullshit, that being just the prologue, you go to Nevada.
Tens of thousands of people gathered in the nation's capital today to protest the upcoming military draft.
Where news stations are saying militia has seized Area 51. Yes. No one's happy, and there's a growing outcry at the government that you hardly noticed.
You decide it's necessary. All due respect, Colonel. What kind of answer is that?
It's the only kind of answer you're gonna get.
Colonel Green conducts a briefing for you, and you only.
How'd you like Colonel Green's briefing? Blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. Yeah, what?
And you inexplicably drive off away in a little Jeep thing. And this is by far the worst in-game driving I have ever played. But you go, you know, and you drive off. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna be fair here, I didn't finish the game because it is one of the most boring, un-horror-like first-person horror pieces of shit that I have ever played. The gameplay, given that it's smooth and easygoing, is slow, sensitive when you're not aiming, but too sensitive when you are aiming. But it doesn't matter, because hip fire and down the sight's fire has no difference whatsoever. Too many close-by explosions will also cause the frame rate to drop a lot. One only good thing about the gameplay would be that when you approach a wall, your character lowers his gun to try and give a sense of realism. In the game, you get to drive two cars, or two vehicles. These being a Jeep and an Army Jeep. Wow. These cars bounce off everything, accelerate too quickly, but you're still going fairly slow anyway, so it doesn't matter. You teleport into the vehicles. There's no animation like Call of Duty where you climb up into the turrets. Hey, and when turning the car, you turn the camera as well. And with this being super sensitive, this is bad. The driving is so boring, they had to add unnecessary ramps try and make it not so boring, but it didn't work. So, the graphics, these are very nice from a distance. People look realistic, but have stiff motions, recycled bad guys, and limited facial expressions, and all the aliens of their different types look the same. Your surroundings are colourful-ish, few buildings, but the buildings that are there are fairly detailed, and some sceneries are very good. Like a train crash, you go and you find a train crash, that looks pretty decent. The guns have more detail than anything else in the game. Even rain bounces off your weapons. Now that is a good feature, as well as after you fired your guns, the tip of the gun glows red, just to give it a bit of realism. But yeah, that's it. These weapons cause some destruction to the scenery, like columns falling to bits and boxes breaking. But that's it. More than Call of Duty. But instead of bullet holes, they leave little Halo-style burns, like from the game Halo. But they disappear instantly, and they either leave that, or they leave nothing. One point I even fired a rocket launcher at a wall inside a building and it went through the wall and blew up outside. That's how good this is.
This country's under attack.
Now, overall, the story is you go to Iraq, find aliens, lose friend, kill aliens, kill friend. Boring. This game is so bad, probably okay when it was dropped back in 2007, but bad now, you know, like Rise will be in the future. It could be better, like different enemies, but it's got some humour, not a lot, but it's there. Half decent from a distance graphics, and some not too bad voice acting. It gets better over time. And it's so boring that I didn't finish it. And this is something that I tend to do when I get a game, you know. Buy a game, complete it, so I get my money's worth. And hey, you know, it's repetitive in a bad way, not like Gears of War. So I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. That's a meh, not that good. Mainly because it's slow, repetitive and boring, it's not engaging, and you can call me unprofessional, but I think it's a massive steaming pile of shit. My name's Adam, you've been watching the Professional Unprofessional Reviewers, and we'll see you next time. See ya!
5,799? 5,800? Whoa! Yeah!